What are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve your dreams? I ask this because nothing comes easy in life. There will always be something trying to block you from reaching the finish line. So no matter what, in order to see your dreams come true, you will have to sacrifice. Now let me ask you again, what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve your dreams? Is it spending money, food, drugs, alcohol, your time, or maybe even your happiness? I know I am.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the Richest Steve in Atlanta. I recently had a pretty interesting conversation about sacrifice with someone who I feel like is really important in my life, so I figured I would talk about it with y'all as well. I feel this conversation is important because we live in a day and age of I want it and I need it now. So we go out and we get cheap gains, spend fast money, and live our best lives without any restraints. But we have all forgotten about this one dreaded word called sacrifice. I don't know about y'all, but I've been enjoying sacrificing right now while I'm young. That way I can enjoy everything later on in life. I've really gone on to realize that no matter what, there will always be something in the way trying to block us from achieving our goals. However, I'm the type of person I really want to achieve those goals, so I'm willing to sacrifice now in order to reap my rewards later. So let's go ahead and get right into it. 5 things that you need to be sacrificing now for your future self, and make sure you stick around for number 5 because that is the most important thing if you want to be successful in life. Starting with sacrifice spending money. You need to get you a budget ASAP and stop spending money on things that don't even matter. That way you'll be able to stop living paycheck to paycheck, start saving, start investing, and free yourself from whatever financial shackles you have placed on your life today. That's about all I'm gonna say about that because I feel like I talk about financial literacy all the time and I really become obsessed with it. However, if you do want a list of things that you should stop spending your money on, I already have a video on that, so check it out. I'll link that in the description. The second thing we need to be sacrificing for is our physical health. I know y'all have heard it a million times before, so I'm gonna say it again. Health is our wealth. We all know it's true, especially since in the current state of America, we see a lot of obesity, diabetes, and whatever other disease you can name. And this is all mostly because of the food that we eat. We consume so many things that are bad for us, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm sure I could walk into a lot of people's kitchen right now and not find a single fruit or vegetable in sight. Like, if I look in your refrigerator, all I'm gonna see is some sodas, some juice, some ice cream, some chicken tenders. And if I look in your cabinets or your pantry, it's not that much better. All I'm gonna see is some Debbie cakes, some chips, some ramen noodles. And I say this because my kitchen used to look exactly like that. However, one of my goals is to live a healthier lifestyle through my kitchen. That means I've adopted a more plant-based live-it instead of the food-based diet that I used to indulge in. I eat more fruits and I eat more vegetables, and I try to go a couple of meals with no meat at all. I'm willing to sacrifice meat and overprocessed food and sugars in order to live a healthier lifestyle. Third on the sacrifice list is drugs and alcohol. This is definitely important if you're a younger person because this is probably the most expensive activity we participate in with the least return on investment for our future selves. This is right in the sweet spot of things to sacrifice from point number 1 and point number 2. You need to stop to save your money and for your health. I'm actually currently sacrificing this in real time right now, and it's something that I've truly been enjoying. Like, it's to the point where I'm 60 days in and this thing is easy. Plus, it's always pretty funny when I get to see someone's reaction to me saying that I'm not drinking at the moment. If you want to hear more about my sobriety journey, I already have a video on that, so I'll make sure to link that in the description as well. Number 4 on things you need to sacrifice for your future self is time. Time is the most expensive currency we have, and once you spend a second of it, you'll never be able to get it back. So you might have to sacrifice spending time on things that aren't serving you right now. And it might be something like spending time with your family and friends, or you might have to miss out on some events. Either way, just make sure that whatever you're spending your time on is serving your ambitions and is of most importance to you. This leads right into the 5th and final sacrifice, your happiness, because you won't always be able to do what makes you happy. And I understand in the belief that you should do what you love and what your heart is calling you to do. However, in my mind, that's not always logically the way to accomplish your goals. Like, the road won't always be peaches and roses filled with good times. You know, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. I remember the times I didn't want to go to work at Walmart, but I had bills to pay. I remember the times when I didn't want to move back home with my parents, but staying with my parents was better than the stress of having to pay those bills, especially when I couldn't afford it. Either way, you need to sacrifice your happiness now. That way that your future self does not have to deal with the same issues. Now, if you're truly dealing with happiness problems, I'm at a point now where I've realized that happiness is not an emotion, it's a choice that you have to make every day. So if you're dealing with happiness problems, I have a video that's perfect for you. I will link it in the description, and hopefully it can help you like it helped me. Well, I hope this video has inspired you to start sacrificing in the different areas of your life and really challenge yourself, because I know for me, the best moments I've ever had have come after I've sacrificed in order to achieve whatever goal I have placed in front of myself. Things like becoming a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, graduating college, getting the job that I have today. I had to sacrifice for all of these things, and I can say that I'm truly way more happier today than I've ever been, because I was willing to wait and sacrifice those things then so that I can have what I have now. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know something that you're already sacrificing or something that you plan on sacrificing. Also, consider watching this next video on 3 things that changed my life. Who knows, maybe they can change yours too. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace, love, and riches.